Hi, this is Dale Maley. I'd like to tell you about a fun little project I just finished. And I got it out of Wood magazine, the September 2025 issue. And you can see a copy of the first page here, Happy Hoppy Hares. And it's a hand crank model where 4 rabbits go up and down behind what I think is 4 rocks. Anyway, you can get the pattern from Wood magazine. They also sell a kit that has all the doll parts. And their online address is woodstore.net, hoppy/hares. There's the kit number as well. It was $27 plus shipping for the kit. Now I carry a lot of dolls and balls in stock, but boy, there's a lot of them here. I'm not sure I would have had them all in stock, so I went ahead and bought the kit. And in retrospect, it was a good deal. I bought the kit. Being a woodworker who normally designs and builds my complete models, over 50 of them, I kind of have my own ways of doing things. I like to make the models so that you can disassemble them, because often my grandkids will tear them up and I have to repair them. So I made a few changes which are shown here. On the end cap that holds the crankshaft in place on the left hand side, and also on the crank side, I used a method with an 1/8 inch brass pin and some hot melt glue. I'll show you that in a second. On the 2 verticals, I think on the magazine model they were glued in place forever. Instead, I screwed them top and bottom so you can easily take it apart. I also added a 1/2 inch more crank throw on the crankshaft. Here's a common thing I do on a lot of my hand crank models so I can easily take them apart. So here I need to attach the crank to the dowel. So first I drill a 3/8 hole, about 3/8 deep in there. And then I'll go ahead and drill a 9/64 hole through the crank and into the dowel. And that's to give just a hair clearance for the 1/8 inch brass rod. So I cut the brass rod to length, put it in the hole, and then I put just a dab of hot melt glue into that hole, as you can see here. After it dries, it's easy to pull that dab of hot melt glue out and then just pull out the brass pin, and you can disassemble the model in case you have to make repairs. Now for the fun part, let's see the model in action. So some closing thoughts on this project. It was a fun model to build, but most of the time is spent in painting all the different colors. But the grandkids should really enjoy it. So in summary, this video explains how to make a hand crank model of hopping rabbits. Hopefully this video helps you on your projects and gives you some ideas. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe. Thank you.